Okay, so I've decided to start streaming my Blueprints runs just simply because of the fact that um it's just I want to talk about this shit. This is the most interesting game I have ever played in my life. Now this isn't my first okay. This isn't my first run. This isn't my first playthrough. This isn't my initial save. This is a second save. And the reason that I started the second save is because when I did this initially, I did it in a way that was very not so favorable. Hold up 1 second, I gotta do something. Okay, okay, hold up. Also, trying to do a thing so that I can go into share, copy link, go into here. Okay, so Uh, okay, we're doing this. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out if I could find a way to figure out a way to like advertise something or something. But the person that I was trying to message turns out they're not available at the moment, which right now I think we can do for honestly billiard room. We're trying to get what I'm trying to get is that the red room cloister because I got that in my last one, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it this time. It's a bit of a gamble of whether or not I'm able to get the red room cloister the moment that I'm able to figure out. It's a bit of a gamble of whether or not I'm able to get the red room cloister the next time that I get the get an upgrade disc. I've gotten a good amount of upgrades so far. If I open up the room directory, I was able to get the funeral parlor, the empty closet, which is really big with the red room cloister, which is why both of these are really big if I can get the red room cloister. But it's so far, I don't even know if I'm able to get the regular. You know what I mean? Both of these are really big if I'm able to get the red room cloister. I have videos recorded of me when I reach uh, room 46. I have a lot of the like the matches lit. I have a lot of the walls smashed. I'm pretty sure I have all of the things unlocked in regards to like items that can unlock certain areas permanently, kind of thing. I've done Room 46 in this version, which isn't that big of a deal starting this late in the run, considering that I'm not really prioritizing that at the moment. I am prioritizing lore at the moment and story shit at the moment. So vault keys are going to be very important. However, here's the thing: is at the current moment during this run, I'm prioritizing trying to unlock as much as possible at the moment. Um, which at the moment I really want to get upgrade discs because that is really good for us. Um, I've also dug up the secret stuff. I've dug up the white trees. I've dug up the thing. I have all of these unlocked, all of them. Um, I don't have many stars, but I don't really care that much about stars, to be honest with you. I heard that there's a thing that happens when you get to 100 stars. I don't know where that is hinted at. That's definitely something I saw on social media, on like the internet or something. And there's a lot of things that I cheated. There's a lot of puzzles that I cheated, which is why I'm trying to compensate by figuring out the lore of the game because I do feel bad because I cheated for a few of the puzzles. However, there is a lot of footage of me figuring stuff out on my own, anyways. That is unedited or whatever, so I might have the opportunity to do other things in the future. I hope you don't mind the dog barking in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. It is a beagle, so fucking deal with it at this point. You're just gonna deal with the dog barking because it's fucking 2 in the morning and she would rather bark because she just does that. And the worst part about owning a beagle, you never know when the barking is serious or not. You never know when there's actually something that she wants because usually she fucking doesn't. Usually there isn't anything that she wants and she's just barking in the middle of the living room because she feels like it. Um, it's not even like she's not even barking at anything. She just feels like it and so she's barking. Um, so there's nothing much that we can do about that. Um, it is annoying sometimes, but it's not the end of the world. I'm debating on whether or not I want to get rid of the coin purse and get the magnifying glass because the magnifying glass allows me to make more shit through the items unlocked. But that is something that I can eventually do later on that I don't really need to do right now at this moment. I think at the moment it'd be better to get a thing. Maybe it would have been better to get the maybe it would have been better to get my allowance later. Like save the allowance for when I need it instead of grabbing it every single time. Because if I had the coin purse before I grabbed the allowance, then it would have gotten me more coins. Either way, here's the commissary. I wonder what that's going to have for us right now. So, shovel. What do we need? What do we need? Sleeping mask? That's pretty decent. See, here's the thing. It's either the sleeping mask or the metal detector. But I think the metal detector detects coins easier. So it's more likely for me to get coins later on and eventually get the sleeping mask. And the sleeping mask, all of the quality of the sleeping mask I can get either way. All of the quality I can of the sleeping mask I can re-achieve the moment that I get the sleeping mask. So if I get any bedrooms, I know that this is available and I can come back to it. And the metal detector, I can get more coins later on for it. I think I want to get the metal detector. However, the salt shaker, the quality of the salt shaker is not something that I can re-achieve later on. I should probably get this now. Um, ooh. Here's what I'm going to do. We have stuff for steps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to circle back around and go over here and get the key here so that I don't have to go through the thing. Even though it's not really, that was so not necessary because I'm going to go through it anyway. So it's like, whatever, it's fine. I did it already, so it's fine. So 23, and then what's 20 divided by 3? Fucking dog. Okay. Hold up, let me turn. I forgot how to do this. Okay. Wait, no, it's minus. It's minus. I'm an idiot. 20, it's 20 again. I'm an idiot. It's not divided, it's minus. Okay. Because I was like, that would end up in decimals, wouldn't it? Okay. 8, and we're not at decimals yet. 22, 2 times 10 is 20. So it's 20 again. Oh, God. Okay. So 26. Okay, 20 times. Oh my fucking God, the dog. Sorry, it's just. Alright, that was so. It was the dog in the background was overstimulating the hell out of me. Hopefully she's gonna lay down now, but she might go back to barking. Okay, so 20, 26, 20 times 5 is 20, 40, 80. That's 100, right? 5 times 20? Yeah, it's 100. Um, that's just 100. Divided by 20 is 5. Nice. Oh, nice. That's gold. It would have been so much better for me if I just went to the fucking goddamn chapel. Um, oh, okay. Um, we have the key card. Right now, there's no use for the utility closet. There's a chance that we could get the garage, but we don't really need to open the garage at the moment. We could get our bedrooms in order at the moment, but there's certain bedrooms that need to be made first before we start just spamming bedrooms. I think the boiler room is a good choice right now. It gives us more doors. However, it takes our only gem. The funeral parlor gives us 2 gems at the current moment. Cool thing about the funeral parlor, though, is that if you draft it, you don't have to open it immediately. If you draft it first and then you get all the red rooms later, the number increases until you open it. Meaning, if I draft the funeral parlor first, and the funeral parlor counts itself as a red room, so you're always going to get at least 1 gem in the funeral parlor. But every time you get a red room, every time you draft a red room, it increases that number by 1. So if you have the funeral parlor, you get the funeral parlor first, there's 1 gem. And then later in that same run, you draft the chapel, the red room, the dark room, if you draft the chapel, the dark room, if you draft even the 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 bathroom, right? And then you draft the gym. That's for extra ones, right? And so there would then be 5 funeral parlors. There would be 5 gems in the funeral parlor. And the best thing next is that if you do the fucking the thing in the if you do the fucking thing in with the aquariums, where you duplicate the aquariums and you get like 30 different fucking aquariums in your thing, if you keep drafting those aquariums, that also adds to it. Because aquariums count as red rooms. So even though the funeral parlor and then it also counts rooms that are upgraded into red rooms, and so it also counts that empty closet, and the empty closet is really good because if you can use it correctly, it's really fucking good if you use it correctly. For example, if you get the bunker or the shelter, whatever it's called, you still get the 2 items from the original uh, thing. You get the 2 items from the original closet, plus the 4 items if you put it next to a red room. So you get 6 items total with the you can get up to 6 items total from the empty closet. Which is more than the walk-in closet. It's literally the, you know what I mean? Um, this so isn't worth it because I have the key card, but at the same time, this really isn't worth it because we have other pathways. We don't need it. We can still get benefits from this considering we have the sleeping mask. I mean, we don't have it, but it's available in the commissary. So, and we get a gem. That's actually really worth it. Oh, I also got the extra hallways. I also got the duplicating hallways in here. What I really want, though, is I want that hammer because I wonder if I can break these. I don't think so, but considering that you can break the ones in the entrance hall, I wouldn't put it past this game to allow us to break these too. Because you can not only break you can not only break the vase in the entrance hall that I don't think you can break these. Like, I don't think that's an option, especially considering that you can duplicate the hallways, because I feel like that would just add things to it, maybe? But I wouldn't put it past them to do that. What do I want here? Coins, actually, to be honest with you, coins. And then, oh, battery pack. Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, we'll draft this here. Honestly, why not? There's usually an item in here, but I guess not today. Oh, never mind. The item is the chest with a bunch of gems. Okay, well, that's a sign. I think we need to go back and have the feeling. Oh, never mind. We already drafted it. Okay, I'm an idiot. Um, okay, there goes that. We're gonna go into the commissary and we can get the sleeping mask. But then it's so not worth it to use the spare bedroom. Whatever, it's fine. Um, not yet, buddy. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. There. Okay. Hold on. Fuck. Okay. Observatory. Because that's the only one that lets us move forward. And also because stars. It's a lot of gems. Okay, we have a lot of reroll options. We've got this in the bag, dude. We can do the West Wing Hall. Gives us more room. Nursery. Great. And it gives us another gem. Awesome. We've got this shit really going. Okay. Another hallway. Or bacon and eggs. and a key. We don't have the car keys. We have the option to trade in for the car keys. So we don't have that yet. We can get bacon and eggs and a key. Hello, breakfast. Got you. Key on the floor. Awesome. Got you 11 steps. We'll do the bedroom. Keeps us moving. We got steps up the fucking wazoo. Where do I even have my own channel though? Hold up. My old channel image was literally just my blanket. I'm pretty sure I don't have that anymore. And I don't mean like my old channel for this channel. I mean like the channel logo that I'm trying to get done. I think is actually in my Google Photos, considering that my Google Photos tend to carry over. I'm gonna go into my photos right now. Scroll down. Where'd it go? Here it is. That's not the original though. That's like a
What are you, stupid? Tits. What are you, stupid? Tits aren't real. Why do you keep saying that? Since you're so sure, why don't you prove it then, huh?
Okay. Mm, okay. Okay. Pantry. I've already settled on that like a while ago. I just decided not to do it immediately. Okay. Now, oh, I have been trying to get. I have been trying to get the pump room. Um, pretty good. Hello. Boop boop. Oh, hello. It's a traveler's pack. Okay. Do we have that? No, we do not. Right there. We can loop around if we want to. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that has a name to it, but I just call it the traveler's pack because that's essentially what it is. Security is great. Are we trying to get to the antechamber? I don't know. I could just go for the boiler room. We'll just do boiler room for now, and then hold up. Let me actually go into here. View state inventory. What's in here? We have one round upgraded, one trunk. There's a trunk somewhere that I missed. Key card system. Key card system. I'm gonna set that to high. We have a key card. Go to offline mode. We'll set that to unlock anyways. I mean, we don't know what the fuck would happen. Wait, no, 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 no. Enter. Log in to Netmix Swan Song. We have fucking remote terminal access. Electronic mail. Blah 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 blah. Remote terminal access. View terminals. We're gonna go into the lab. Access the laboratory. Another interesting thing about the lab, this packet management. I also want to say, I have done like 90%. I am confidently say that I have done 90% of the puzzles and that I know 90% of the technical stuff that happens. And this is one of my special interest games. So beware, because I will spoil literally fucking everything. Now, here's the thing. I have found 90% of the puzzles. I don't remember 90%. I remember like 70%. I have found like 95% of the puzzles. I do not know 95% of the. I do not have 95% memorized. I have like 70% of it memorized. I can confidently say that I found that many. Um, Packet management. However, I'm going through it again because I want to get a good, confident run of this game. I want to get a good, confident playthrough of this game. Okay. Anyway, point is, you're gonna get down a lot of spoilers. So if you've already played through the entire game, whatever. We're trying to get lore though. Um, Create custom packet. So the thing about the packet management. Packet management, essentially what it does is because you have a large amount of options for the experiments, the packet management allows you to isolate which specific ones that you want. And this carries over to the future days, and you can create a new packet and change it at any time, but it does carry over. Um, so you can limit and isolate to a minimum of 8 packets, of 8 triggers and 8 effects, um, based on the, I think, 20 that you are given. 20, uh, yeah, 20, you're given 20 triggers and 20 effects. You can choose 8 triggers and 8 effects, and you can limit it and isolate it to 8 triggers and 8 effects for both. And then the experiment setup or select from a random 3 from the 8 that you have selected, in which you can choose from. Um, and that the packet carries over to each day. So once you do it, you're fine to do it until you need a specific one that you have remembered from what exists in the list. Um, okay. Each time you unlock a bypass a security door for each bedroom you draft after your second. What do we need? We need crates. Increase your lock picking skills through aquariums. For each bedroom you draft after your second. That can give us the aquariums, can give us a good amount of shit. Each time you unlock a bypass a security door. I think we also need to pay attention to the chess pieces and jot down which ones we have. So we have the Nook, we have security, we have the chapel, and yeah. So if we combine this, we can get aquariums going. And then we're going to double check what we have. We do have the storeroom. Good. Good. Meaning we need the office and this. We have the study. Okay, we need the office. We need the office for this chamber. And we can get a full pack for the thing. Honestly, it's not half bad of a choice at this point. Garage is not half bad of a choice right now. Okay, so there's more things somewhere. There's a coin. We can get the car keys eventually. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for. Is uh, hardship? Landship? Your absences must be accounted for. Who's Christoph? Okay. So Christoph is off driving somewhere for a certain thing. They have a cat. I remember that from this. They do have a cat. And maybe there's signs of this within the rooms themselves somewhere. We don't even need, we could just power it into the boiler room. We don't even need the thing. We can power it into the boiler room and then open the garage from there. And that'll do a lot for us. Hold up. Let's power up the boiler room. Okay. I can turn up the volume again because I'm no longer being overstimulated by the damn dog. Um, ooh. 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 Oh, fuck it. We literally just don't need the utility closet right now. We literally just don't. Um, let me do an more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Maybe we could do that. We could try that out. What I do know, power that up so we can power up the garage and open that up. We do have a shovel. That was not fucking worth it. Usually there's an item in here, but I guess not today. Um, okay. Hi, we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you. Don't worry. Don't worry, you sweet little head. Yep. Open that up. Easy access to the front of the area again. Easy access to the front. Without having to run through so many rooms. What do we get? The dining room and the conference room. We could do the conference room. It gives us more doors and makes things a little bit easier for traversing. We have a lot of space to fill for rooms. Could run for it. Okay. Okay, that's open. There's the office. Okay. 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 Ooh. Keep. What's still going? Coins. And then we can we'll keep going and then we'll spread coin. Oh, the gift shop. Hello. Sorry, I need to. What do we have? I don't actually, I don't need you, actually, to be honest with you. I really just, I don't think I need you at the moment. What do blue tents do? Oh yeah, the blue notes. The blue notes. Each blue room drafts an anything with a blue memo. It'll be a blue note. It just looks nice. Yeah. A t-shirt, of course, because why would you have a gift shop without a t-shirt? Hold up. This one, the vault. Hello. We're doing lore tonight, buddy. We're getting lore tonight. $72. And then maybe I can get the dual bedroom and double that shit eventually. I could get the bunk room and double that shit. Unless I have aquarium. I don't have an aquarium. That's good. I love how I did the aquarium upgrade and I'm not even fucking using it, and I don't even think I will. Woo! Immediately! Okay, good. Goody. 149. That was fucking okay. And it's right here. Okay. Some allowances. And some coins. The interesting thing about this is that she has like 5 passports. She has like 5 passports with different names and different birthdays and different shits, which is so interesting. It's so intriguing. Again, with these vases, you think I can break these? You think I can break the vases that are shaped the same way? Like with the hammer? Because you could break these in the fucking you could break not only here's the thing, you could break the one that had the chip in it in the entrance hall, but you could also break the one that was next to it on the other side of the door that had nothing in it, which gives me the impression that you can just break those vases, which makes me think that if I get the hammer for this and if I just smash this, I'll be able to break it. But I don't know if that's an option. I don't know. Like I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to gamble for that. I know these hallways. All of these hallways have vases in them, and I'm trying to look for that, but I don't know. That's like one of my goals at the moment is to try to get the hammer so I can test that theory, but I don't know. I don't know. You know? Like what would be in the vases? And is it worth doing that for the hallways? Because if I can duplicate the hallways, how many vases do you think I can get in the hallways? Like if I can duplicate these hallways 1,000 fucking times over, then then what would be in the vases? Would it be coins, and would it be only worth getting these fucking hallways if I have like enough coins? Or if I need all those coins? Would it be only worth it if I need the coins? Is it permanent? That's a I have no idea. Either way, we're not getting in the antechamber, so we might as well just fill the space and try to get as many rooms as possible, see what we can get. Morning room is good. How many gear rooms do we have? We have security, boiler room. I have a feeling that's it. Okay. Well, fuck. I know there's an upgrade disc in here that I can get that is worth it. I can get the locker room and get a bunch of keys and then go to the conference room, get a bunch of coins from the office, and then do a bunch of bullshit. Okay. Is there any, like, items in here? There's no. Oh, shit. We're on the treasure map. Hello. It's like the spot. Time to start digging. I forgot this was the spot. There are some rooms that if you get the treasure map and you dig under certain like rooms, you will get like a special thing. Like you'll get like something that is like a permanent addition to that room. Like you'll get a hole that is like permanently a part of that room, which is interesting to me. That's a lot of gems. I have a lot of rerolls. What do I need something specifically? Do I need something specific? Either way, pump room is something that I needed, so we're gonna get that. Um, Nothing in here that is important. So, yeah. How do I split this? How do I split this? Okay, I think I'm okay. If I can get an empty tank here, here. What if I? Nope, not there. I'm gonna throw this into. Oh, wrong way. I'm an idiot. You are an idiot. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, so if I throw that into the pool, I can get an empty tank. And then I can steal from the greenhouse. Throw that back in the pool. We'll do this. Take that from the greenhouse. Throw that back in the reservoir. And then, whoops, that's not what I wanted. I meant to unclick it, not click it again. Okay, throw that back into the aquarium. There's no way for me to get power into the pump room from the boiler room. Um, yeah, no, the courtyard cuts it off. So what I can do, I'm gonna uncheck that, and then okay. Actually, wait, no. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. And then from here, there's nothing more that I can do because this is empty. And we need to eventually get power into here so that I can fill this up and then I can have less water on the table so that I can empty more things. Because right now it's exclusively an empty pool and a correct reservoir for that travel. Um, this gives us fucking nothing. We need like a dead room or something. We could also get the showroom. We could get a really cool thing there. Except the problem is we don't have the opportunity to do much else. I don't know what that would give us. We could do the archives, but the problem there is that like I don't know. We don't have any opportunities to get into the archives at the moment. One thing I can do. Oh, we can get the treasure. We can get the treasure trove. Get the treasure up with the treasure trove. We don't have much in here right now, but we're working there. We're in the process of working on it. Um, there's another one here. Again, I don't even think I would be able to collect anything from this one. This one I can reach. Wait, this one I can reach. Hold up. Wait, is there a way to reach this one at all? I don't think so. No, no, there's not. But like, why? I feel like, but like, I feel like it's close enough to which if there was something here, I would be able to reach it. But this one I can literally move towards because there's things out of the way for it. But I can also move back here, so I don't know how worth it that is. I don't know how much that means. I don't know if, how much that actually means anything if I could just move back here anyways. Unless there's something back here that like is useful in some way. Is there like a paper on the side here? I don't know. You know, it's a black room. Like I say, it could be a blue room and I can get a blue note, and maybe the blue note would be like back here or something, but no, it's a black room, so that would even count. I think this feels intentional. The ability to move back here and move to that one, this one feels intentional. But at the same time, it's also not the same style of lamp. It's not the same style of vase as this one. I mean, it's shaped that way, but it doesn't have the same stand thing like the other one does. Or the other ones do. And then there's also this one, which is just pure gold, which is just like right here for me. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like they're different. They look different. They're not like you know what I mean. Like they're not like the fucking the what the like the fucking fires that you can turn on where they look exactly the same every single time and it's easily recognizable. They're not that easily recognizable. Ugh. They're very diverse and very different, which leads me to think that maybe it's not that way. Hi. See, I thought that was the spray can thing. Another deposit box key. Huh. Hold up. When you have the vault on the thing, does it make it more? Does it make the deposit box keys more common? Which one is that? 149. No, no, no. 263. Whoa. Oh shit. That is a lot of coins. Holy shit. Alright, before we draft the next one, I'm gonna go into the office and I'm gonna spread those coins. And then we're gonna re-roll until we get the bunk bed. Spread gold. Spread gold now. What's the payroll? There's replace each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarters and maid's chambers currently on the estate. We don't have either. That's fine. But we do have the conference room, which is right here. Okay. 190 coins. We're so close. We're so close to getting the blue tents. We don't have all the steps in the world, though. Unless we can use the garage and go around everything and go into the chapel and we can break it now, maybe. Would it be worth it for the blue tents, though? Like, what does that give us other than blue memos? Is it worth it? We have the Geist bedroom. Let's redraw. We're gonna redraw. We could do the hallway and get in more hallways tomorrow. Coat check. We could get the freezer! Maybe. Oh, do we want it? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Should we do the freezer now, or should we try to speed run this shit and get the rest of it now? Should we try two birds, one stone with this shit, or should we rely on tomorrow to see if we can get the gift shop again? See, I don't know. Oh, should we play it safe or should we gamble for something? What's double of 190? Hold on. It's 400, right? It's 400 for the blue tents. Bitch, give me the calculator. 380. We can get that extra 20. Can we? That's an interesting question. Can we get that extra 20? Okay, so it's 380. We would have to get 20 more coins if we want to try for that. We can get a bunch of gems. We're going to get more gems tomorrow too, plus all the extra stuff that we get tomorrow. The freezer might be a really good thing for us. Okay, okay. This is what we're doing. We've got the freezer. Okay, we've got the freezer. There isn't exactly a way to thaw out the freezer. Not yet. Not with the stuff that we have. Because there's no item check. There's no workshop. So we're kind of stuck a little bit. But we have the vault, we have the garage, we have the trading post. One thing we can do is go to the trading post and trade in for another vault key. And maybe an upgrade disc, hopefully. Okay, okay. Here we go. This looks like it would be a dig spot, but it's okay. Car keys. That's good. Shovel, metal detector, 370. Give me that. Salt, magnifying glass, key card. We're keeping 370. Shovel, compass, sledgehammer, nothing. Compass, sledgehammer, re-rolls. Keep the car keys, salt shaker, key card, lockpick kit, key card, lockpick kit, key card. Keep the key card for now. Gonna get the metal detector. Gonna get lockpick kit. See if the key card can be traded in for something else it cannot. We're gonna get the metal detector. We're gonna get the coin purse key card. Get the silver key. We can get the silver key through something else. Or not. We're not trading in that. Trading shovel for a sledgehammer, or a sledgehammer for a shovel. Trade the compass for more rerolls. I don't think we're getting. I have a feeling we're not going to get an upgrade disc today. So, but doesn't mean we're all doesn't mean all hope is lost. We'll see what 370 gives us. We'll see what the Vault Key 370 gives us. What's in here? Maybe items, perhaps? Okay. Maybe hope isn't lost. Before we walk for anything else, we're going to double check here to see if we can get more shit. We're running low on steps, but we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're gonna play a dangerous game. Maybe I slip up and I accidentally fucking trade in one of the things that we're supposed to keep. Car keys we can trade in now because we just opened that. Compass, sledgehammer for the if we get in the trade in sledgehammer with car keys will give us a sledgehammer like it would before. Don't trade that and we can salt shaker, key card gives us silver key, coin purse, blah blah blah, metal detector, magnifying glass, coupon book, sleeping mask, battery pack. And then secret garden key gives us the silver key, I guess. We get the maybe if we traded in the silver key we would have been able to get a better thing for that. Metal detector. Sledgehammer, lockpick kit both gives us the sledgehammer, so we can do that. Key card maybe. Metal detector, silver key, we can do that maybe. Coin purse, blah 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 blah, metal detector. I don't think so. Last thing that we can do is check in Vault Key 370 and then see what that gives us. To be fair though, I've never tried using the thing before. I've never tried using the trading system before, so that was new to me. So if I was doing stupid shit, give me a break for a second, okay? Um, 370 gets us a lot of coins and gems. I hope that stays there. Because we're locked. We're locked. We can't grab those. So the best thing that we can do is pray. I mean, Sanctum Key, that's cool. But the best thing we can do is leave them there and pray that they stay there. I doubt it, but there's nothing much else that we can do. Alright, here's what I'm going to do with my final steps. Here's what I'm going to do with my last steps. I'm going to go down into the basement because I want to look at something. I just realized we have the magnifying glass. Okay. 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 What is this? One backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. However, we have been told locations of this reserved system will not be disclosed to the staff. Okay, so yeah, each lever has a backup. Each one has a backup lever. Is there another lever for room 46? Is that what that means? Is there a second room 46 lever? What's a reservoir? Is there a second room 46 lever? It said each lever has a backup. One backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. Okay, so there's one in the secret garden. The secret garden has two, one for the left and the right, which means the secret garden has both sides of the antechamber. So that means that the Great Hall, the one for the Great Hall antechamber backup lever is in the secret garden. The greenhouse backup lever is in the weight room. And the secret garden backup lever, what one is on the left? I forgot. Does the north lever have a backup lever? Is there a second one for room 46? Okay, room directory. There's a lever. There's another bedroom that we've missed. It's her ladyship's chamber is the bedroom that we missed because that one has to be drafted at a certain specific angle. Add an extra hallway to draft. Okay, so the Great Hall has a lever, but that's one of the main levers. It's not a backup lever. That's the east lever, which has a backup lever in the secret garden. The greenhouse has backup lever in. The greenhouse has a backup lever in the weight room. There's the greenhouse lever. There's the secret garden, which has two levers. There's a courtyard, patio, terrace, cloister, veranda, commissary, kitchen, locksmith, showroom, bookshop. Hydraulic gift shop, bedroom. We don't have all of the studio editions. These basically mean that because it's not highlighted like the other ones are. The clock tower and the dove code are not opaque because we have them unlocked, but we haven't drafted them yet. Conflict lands. Again, throne room and close exhibit both rooms we have unlocked, but have yet to draft. Um, the outer rooms. That's the thing, right? It's like Room 46 has to have a second lever then. If I divert power to the foundation, does it come down here? Into like the actual basement? Actually, no. This looks like wood. This doesn't look like steam power, it looks like wood. However, this looks kind of like steam power, but it could just be support beams. I feel like the support beams look a little bit like steam powered stuff, but I don't think that's intentional. It looks like there's piping definitely, but it doesn't look like steam powered piping. It looks just like regular piping. That's too small, I think, to be steam powered piping. From the fucking one thing. From the boiler room. It looks too small to be boiler room piping. That's too thin, I think. That's just too small. They don't look, because it looks like usually boiler room piping is very specific piping that doesn't necessarily match that stuff. So it's confusing, and it feels like it looks like it would be in there, but it's not. Um, but yeah. Now that's done correctly. So now if I'm on that side, I can swim over here. But I don't know what would be the point of that if we have that extra bit open all the time, you know? Okay. Well, call it. There could have been some like finicking with the. Like there could have been some finicking with the trading post probably, but I don't know. We could figure it out soon, but I want to take a break right now, so I'm gonna end stream.